guys, so now what I'm going to attempt to do is a coolant change. I'm trying to flush out the system, so what you gotta do is pop these clips off underneath here, and we'll get to it after that. Alright, so I got the cover off. So if you come to the driver's side, just for reference, there's the oil filter, and you come over, there's this white little butterfly looking piece. Or by the end. So pop that out and drain it into this little pan right here. And it leaks at the bottom right here. There you go. Alright, so it's all mostly done draining into the little pan here. So now I'm gonna start filling it up a little bit. I gotta try and get this to empty out of the reserve here. So I'm gonna fill this up, tighten the cap, start the car, get it to feed through. Hopefully it'll suck some out of there, and then just keep doing that. Okay, so for those who have not switched out the coolant on their Kia Stinger yet, what I pretty much had to do is, so this wasn't obviously draining when you drain like the main part right there. So I was trying to get all this fluid out once I undid that little butterfly screw down there. Where did I put that thing? Oh, yeah, this little piece right there. So all that drains out of there just fine. Then to get this, so it's actually obviously wedged down in there. You can't get to it from underneath. It's got this, it connects to the bottom right here. This little clamp. I was able to use needle nose pliers to get the clamp off, but that hose is wedged on there pretty tight. So what I did was, there's a 10mm screw up top right there, on the side right here. So this one is just right underneath the guard right here, 10mm, and then on the side, where was it? Right in there. See if I can zoom in. So that little thing sticking out right there. So that's where it connects to. It's screwing right there. So and then you just there's these little clips that the hose kind of pushes into. So you just kind of force the hose out of them, and then just kind of wedge this out of it, and pulls right up. And then taking distilled water and pour it through, and then you just feed it through until it empties out through there. And I've got most of it. That's how it comes out. So I'm gonna feed a little bit more distilled water through, get it flushed out, and then hook it all back up together. All right, so that's about it for the coolant changeover. So that was blue because I had a buddy thought he was doing me a favor and putting windshield washer, or yeah, windshield washer fluid in my car, which it's right there. Don't mistake that for over here like he did. So it's not like it was the worst thing in the world. It's mostly alcohol and would evaporate anyways, but that started getting pretty blue in there, so I wanted to get that switched out. So pretty simple concept for the most part. A little difficult, just because of like the tight space in here to get everything out. But underneath I got the shield back on. So it's pretty much 6 screws underneath, and in the middle, let me see if I can get under here. In the middle of the car, you have, so you get this one right here, which is a 10 millimeter. This is a 12 millimeter, but the rest, like back here, back there, behind the little oil filter thing, hole, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter right here, and what is it, right here, and right here. So you got 6 10 millimeters and 1 12 millimeter, and then of course you got the pop clips. So pretty much just undo this one. You don't need to worry about that one because that's if you're taking the bumper off. Yeah, so these two right here, and then 1 2 3 4, and then the 2 more on the black part. So that's 6 pop clips right there. Pop those off, and this whole thing slides right off, and then you get access to that little butterfly piece to let the coolant out, and then you just fill it up. So should all be good now. That's went down a little more, so I got the reserve filled up. I'm gonna add a little bit more to this now that it's gotten time to. I've been starting it, letting it warm up a little bit, and then turn off the car, open this back up, and refill it once it goes down. So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. I figured to do this video since I was looking to find how to do it online. Couldn't really find any directions or video on it. Again, probably not the best quality video, but it's something at least, so you have a reference. So hope that helps.